Yo, what up? This is Hopsin with Funk Volume, giving a shout out to Hard Knock TV. What up?
Fuck hip hop. They only in it for cheese, and any eyewitness can see they purposely making the innocent weak. My existence on this planet's for you. I ain't only here to benefit me. Yo, we need to make a change while there's still time. It is hard, and sometimes I struggle trying to reveal mine. I can guide you if you feel blind. I just need you to be willing to journey into my ill mind.
You said, man, it's always scary the last few moments of releasing new music videos, especially these ill-mind ones, because I never know what the reaction's going to be. It's like flipping a coin. It's either going to be really good or really, really bad. Walk us through, especially Illmind 5, because it was a little bit different.
I didn't plan to make Illmind Hopsin 5 like that. I was writing something else that was far from what I wrote. It was just something completely different and wild, similar to the Illmind Hopsin 4. One night I just felt something. I got out of bed and I just went down there. I wrote a majority of the song, and I wrote it fast too. And I never write songs that fast, but I was just writing it. And I was like, man, this is crazy. I'm writing all this and it's just coming to me like nothing. And like I told you, I've been working on my relationship with God, and I felt like I couldn't go back. I couldn't make another sag my pants or make something completely obnoxious. I felt like God was saying, you got a lot of people waiting for this. We're gonna flip it on him, Marcus. So we're gonna do this. I know you don't want to do it, Marcus, but just do it anyways. I know you're kind of scared, but trust me, everything will be good. And I was like, man, I don't know, my fans might not like this. Is like the conversation, the thoughts that are in my head with God. Like I'm like, man, they might not like this, man. They may bash me. The people, they may hate this. It may only get like 15,000 views, and it's gonna be humiliating to me. Like, this is a whole new thing. I don't know if I can do this. And then, but something in me just do it. And I just found myself just making the whole entire song, and then I created it. And then a few days later, I painted this room with my assistant Jamie, and we decorated it. And then I got a few of my homies to come down and shoot it from UCLA.
Yo, society's got you living for a whack cause. You're a fucking adult with no skills at all. You don't read any books or play ball. You don't draw. You literally do nothing at all. Still you fiend for the glamorous fruits you don't have, cause you idolize rappers that do. And all they say is, I got money in a stack to the roof. And now you think that it's gonna magically just happen to you?
The people who were here behind the scenes, like helping with everything, they weren't really making reactions off of the song, because I don't know why, but they heard it, but they weren't reacting off of it. So in my head, I'm like, man, nobody's saying, oh, that's a dope line, or oh, that's dope. Nobody was commenting on it, and I'm like, man, it's whack. I knew I shouldn't have probably did this. I should have made it funny. I should have took the comedy route, and I was like, nobody likes it. And then my girlfriend was also here, and then after they all left, my girlfriend was telling me, like, man, every time you went to the bathroom or you went downstairs, everybody was like, they felt bad because the song, they said it really made them feel weird. And I was like, they said that? Like, yeah. And I was like, oh crap, but they didn't make any comments at all when I was upstairs doing it. They were like, yeah, they said like all these parts were really like talking to them, and they felt like you were really talking to them. And that gave me a little indication, like, man, maybe it might work. But I still was like, I don't know, man. It's scary. This is new, man. This is a risk. This could ruin my whole career. After it was done and before I released it, I just prayed. I was like, man, God, please, like, just guide me. Just guide me, God. Just take me where you need to let me go, where you want me to go. And then I put the video out, and all of a sudden, like, it was like thousands of comments. As soon as the video was out, like within 5 minutes, it was like thousands of comments. I was like, I've never gotten that many comments in this amount of minutes before on a new video. And then we're refreshing it. We're seeing the video go up to like 10,000 views in like a couple hours, and 40,000 in like 5 hours, then 200,000 in a few more hours, then 500,000 in half a day, then 1 million views 24 hours, then 2 million views 48 hours, and like 3 million views. And I was like, whoa, what the heck is going on here?
Your real nigga talk seems bogus. A real nigga don't brag about being real as long as he knows it. And his future doesn't seem hopeless. A real nigga stays out of jail, handles shit, and he keeps focused. To all you rappers whose soul is out in the wrong, you inspire the issue I wrote about in this song. You go to pile on the young who roam around in the slums. See, this is what happens when rap's overcrowded with bums.
And I also feel like that was God giving me the sign of going, not only can you achieve through me, Marcus, but you can do great things through me. And I feel like I should have been doing this, a lot sooner, but, I had to go through what I went through to get where I'm at right now. And now I'm here, so I'm just doing what I feel in my heart.
I remember last week I was looking at the YouTube 100, which is like the music videos and all that, and I think you were one of the, if not the only independent artist, you were right up there with Shakira and Pitbull and LMFAO and stuff, and I was like, well, something's resonated with somebody, like, you know.
See, man, it's crazy when you release something and you don't know if people are gonna like it. Cause I was frightened. I was like, man, they're gonna hate it. But then it turns out that more people start coming out the blue like, man, I feel that way too. I'm glad somebody talked about this. Man, I've been waiting for a rap, and I'm like, wow. And there's all these people, and I gotta remember that there are people out there like me. Sometimes I forget. Sometimes I feel like I'm just like the only one in my environment who's like this, or the only one in the world who's like this. But when I make a song, it brings all those people out, and then I'm like, man, you too, wow, this is like, and it makes me feel good. I'm like, because nobody wants to be alone. Nobody wants to be the only one of something.
Yeah, lately I've been fucking pissed off. Cause everybody's saying Lil Wayne spits raw. I start a big brawl and slam his ass into a brick wall and have a fat nigga sit on them. Rick Ross. I don't play with this rap shit. I got no life. I stay in the attic. Fuck your rap career. I'm waiting to smash it. Soldier boy, you got a corny flow. So you can suck my fucking dick through a glory hole.
How do you feel about the Eminem comparisons? I feel like every time I go on the internet, it's like, Black Eminem, Black Eminem.
Every time I go on the internet, that's all I see is Black Eminem. It comes down to some people like it, some people don't. But I'm just a rapper. Every artist I feel is influenced by somebody else. Nobody just woke up and just had the idea of rap in their head and didn't see it somewhere else. Like we saw it somewhere. The reason all my favorite rappers, they saw it somewhere, and their favorite rappers, they saw it somewhere before they did it. And I saw Eminem doing it. I saw rappers like Crooked I do, and I saw a lot of people. But Eminem was the one that, like, he was the one that I wanted to be like. When I heard his music, I'm like, man, this dude, I relate to him a lot, man. Like, this is he was my role model. You know, that was the rapper that stood out more than any other rapper in the rap game. I didn't really like rap that much until he came in the scene. So, I have a lot of respect for the dude, and the stuff he said, he was just dope. I don't think there's any rapper that's better than Eminem, and I want to learn from the best. So I listen to his stuff a lot, and when you listen to somebody a lot, it's just like natural. You just start to sound like them. You have characteristics in your music that they have in their music, and it starts from there. So that's where it came from. And it's not, some people may hate, but when you look at it, how many rappers in the rap game right now sound like each other? Because say if everybody sounded like Eminem, if everybody had this rap style that I do, and everybody was over here, and then say Lil Wayne, not this Lil Wayne, but say if he came out and he was the new rapper with that style, and then if Big Sean came out, you would even compare their style. Their styles are different, but it's a simpler style than from the hardcore Eminem style or style that I do. And then you'll be like, man, they sound like. You'll be like, or even Drake and Wayne sound like. All the whole entire commercial game sounds alike to me. If you ask me, they all sound alike. I mean, I can tell them apart, but from the first time listening, I'm like, sometimes I'm like, man, is this person, or who is that? Oh, that's that guy? Oh, he kind of sounds like him. But it's a trend right now to sound like that. It's a trend right now to have those metaphors where you go, I'm so fly, plain, I'm so whatever. Like, there's rappers who are just starting to rap right now, and they sound like that. They hear on the radio and they sound like that. That's what's trending. And it's a lot easier to do than rap like Eminem.
I'm just an idiotic, ironic, symbolic, Illuminati product that's gonna be killed if I talk about it. This industry business is all screwed up. I had no favorite rapper because all you suck. I sever the weakest niggas who not on my pedigree, cause on the tombstone it's as hard as their name will ever be.
I listen to Eminem a lot. He's my favorite rapper. I sound like him. And if you hate it, don't promote me. That's what it comes down to. Because I see rappers, I've met rappers who sound like Eminem too, and I hate it. I don't think they're good. I'm like, and it's not just because they sound. Some people are trying to sound like identical, like 100% identical. I'm like, man, get out of here. I hate it too. But at the end of the day, this is what I am, and if you don't like it, don't support it at all. If you don't like it, don't talk about it, because that's supporting it. If you go, man, look at this guy who sounds like Eminem, you're promoting it right there, because chances are that one person may not, they might like it, and you might not, and they may show 20 other people who like it, and you just messed up because you just promoted me. Like, don't don't do it. When I see stuff that I really don't like, I don't even promote it. I won't even talk about it. Be like, look at this guy. Ha! Not even gonna post, but not even gonna hear about it anymore in my life because it's done. Because I really don't like it. But I don't think people dislike my music. I think they may dislike the fact that I sound like Eminem, though. They may look at that like, you're trying to copy him. But I don't think they actually hear my songs and go, you are whack. That is a whack line. That is a whack rap. You are a horrible rapper, actually. I don't think they do that. They just don't like the comparison because Eminem is such a great rapper. And then when they see somebody kind of going towards it, like, whoa, nah, you can't be over there. It's only him. Don't try to come in there because we're going to bash you. And you're trying to be a copycat. But at the end of the day, it's what I am. It's what happened. It is what it is.